So today I'm making some pork chops with Spatzle and a little bit of quick sauerkraut. So I have these 12-ounce pork chops. I'm actually gonna sous vide them. I'm gonna, cook them in a bag. I don't have a machine to vacuum seal, but I have, Ziplocs. I'm gonna use that. So I want to do a little spice up for it. Put a little turmeric. All right. What do we got here? We're gonna go with these kinds of spices. A little nutmeg. Oh, that's excessive. So you don't want to go too nutmeg, right? That's too much. That's why I use fresh nutmeg. You control it better. Just a little bit of nutmeg. A little bit of clove. Just a touch. See that? And what else do we have here? One of my favorites, a little coriander. Okay. Okay. Boom. Coriander. And maybe a touch. Just a touch of cumin. Okay. Okay. And that's it. We're going to mix that up. So I have these 2 pork chops. Alright, next I'm going to pat them dry. Alright. See that? Okay. Boom. Move this camera over a little bit better. Alright. So you pat them dry. Then I'm going to take this spice mixture. You notice I didn't put salt in it. We're going to season it with salt after it comes out of the bag, before we sear it. Okay, we just want to add a little. Oh, this is going to sit in there. It's going to cook in this stuff, so you don't got to put a lot. Alright. I'm going to flip it. Okay, they see the salt. The salt goes out the moisture, apparently. You could do it if it's a short cooking time. If you're gonna braise something, just do it after. It's fine. Why risk it, right? We never used to salt stuff in the restaurant. I remember before we put it in the bag. It's just season after. Okay. So now I'm gonna put this into a regular Ziploc bag. All right, see? 1, 2. Okay. I'm gonna put a piece of garlic in there. Boom. A bay leaf. I'm not gonna put the garlic on top of this, right? Because then when you cook it, you get the garlic imprint in there, right? So just put it on the side like this. And my favorite, my boy, the bay leaf. You can put the bay leaf if you want. Let's split it. See? There's nothing. So you can remove that out there. Put a bay leaf here. Oh. Okay. A bay leaf there. Alright, from now we're gonna get this chilled. Before we cook it, I'm gonna put some olive oil in there. And we're gonna shredding this. I'm gonna make a quick sauerkraut. So just shredding this. Doesn't have to be too fine. Okay. I'll show you the rest in a few. Alright. So I took that shredded cabbage, right? And here I put about a half a tablespoon of sugar. I put 3/4 of a tablespoon of salt. I put about I don't know, let's say 2 tablespoons of white distilled vinegar. And I put a tablespoon of this stuff, the Chardonnay vinegar. Alright? I'm just gonna cook that down. It's like a quick sauerkraut. I don't have time to ferment it, obviously, right? Alright, so I got the pork chops in the bag. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. Alright. Boom. Okay. Now you want to remove the air from this, right? You don't have a vacuum sealer, so what you do is, this isn't on yet, right? Check this out. Let me move this up. Okay. So you put this into the water, right? And as you put it down, all the air escapes. You see? So you put it to the tip, and then you go. Okay. Now, basically vacuum sealed. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have that much. It's not as good as a vacuum sealer, but if you don't have it and you're in a pinch like me, that's what you do. You see? Now they're basically, it's sufficient enough to cook it. Now I set this to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is fine, right? This is American shit. Anyway, so I pressed this thing like it was to record that. Anyway, When did it come to temperature? Obviously, these you want the pork chops to be room temperature, so they've been sitting out. I'm waiting for this to come up to 140 degrees, and then I'm going to put it in, and we'll let it go. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, it's not going to be done in 10 minutes, you know, but I'll say like about an hour or so. You only bring it up to 140. You could bring it up to 135 if you want. I think 140 is sufficient. I'm going to take it out of there, dry it, and sear it right away and serve it. So 140 is going to be fine. If you want to go medium rare in your pork chop, go for it. But that's what we're going to do. Alright, so I'm going to make some Spatzle today to go with my pork chops. Right here I have 2 cups of flour. I have 3 eggs and like half a cup of milk in here. Alright, and I've got a teaspoon of salt in the Spatzle. I'm going to add some garlic chives. Okay. Okay. You gotta whip this for a while. If it looks dry, we're gonna add water. Alright. We're gonna keep going until we get a smooth paste. Then you gotta add some water. So here I go. A little water. Keep mixing. At the end, I'll fold in the garlic chives. Okay. If you want to see a really badass version of this, you go check out there's a chef, his name is Gabriel Kreuther, I believe. I hope I'm not mispronouncing his last name, but this Spatzle recipe is fantastic. You should watch him. That guy's it's a real master. So what I did also is following his direction, I put a little bit of sour cream in there as well. So if you have time, go check him out. I'm gonna keep mixing this, keep mixing until you want to incorporate some air into it. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Right, so you're mixing it, you gotta keep mixing it. You're developing like gluten, science stuff. See? See, it has that stretch. So you're looking for, mix a little more. Nice and smooth. You see, you gotta keep going. Alright, smooth, smooth, smooth. And I'm gonna add the garlic chives, which I have here. They were frozen, so I'm gonna put them on a towel and pat them dry, and then pop them in there because I don't want to add more liquid to the dough. You know, I don't want to forsake the dough by adding a liquidy chives. Also, another tip. See, it's up to 140. We're gonna put in there about an hour. Okay. Pop those bad boys in there. And forget about it. See? That's it. 1 hour will be done. The temperature of the thing goes down slightly, like 1 degree. If you put this in cold, it's going to drop the temperature down too much. So that's why you want it to be like room temperature. Once you put it in, it doesn't really affect the temperature. So you went down like half a degree. It's at 139. Anyway, 1 hour, we're done. And then we can hold it till we want to cook it. You see that bubble right there? That's what you want to see. See, there's some air in there. It's bubbling. See that? Okay. We're about to make some. Oh, look at that. Hello, bubbles. I'm doing the Spatzle. I'm gonna put into one of these. Put into a piping bag. Okay. I do that to hold it. Let's go, Mets. Okay. Let me see if this works. Okay. We're gonna do one of these jams. I'm gonna cut the tip, and as it comes down, I'm gonna cut it with a scissor. We'll see. Or if not, I'll make a long Spatzle and then cut it afterwards. You know. All right. To the other side of the bag, made a smaller hole. We'll see what we get here. All right, that's more like it. See, or you just make I can make a big one and then cut it later. See? It's a big. You're basically an egg noodle anyway. So see, after it cooks. I can chop it up, you know? Look at that. See? Flip it along, let it cook for a minute, let it flow. See, these are the other ones came out like. We're gonna brown them later in butter too. See, these are the other ones came out like. There we go. There you go. See? Full to the top. Boom. Boom. Alright, we're going to continue the process. I'm going to finish them off, and later on we'll saute them with butter. So like I said, you can do that, or you can just go boom, 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 boom. Alright, so the porks have been there about an hour at 140. When pull them out. Okay. Now you can trust it. You can let it go. Right? 140. You always get your thermometer out. Make sure that it's at the temperature you want it. Put in the thickest part by the bone over here. Let's see. Alright, not quite. It's 130. We still need 5. Oh, 36. It's at 136, which is all right. But look, you just put it back in. Okay. All the air comes out again. Boom. I'll give it another 5 minutes, and then I'll pull it out and let it rest. All right, Sam, pull it out. I'm gonna let it chill for a minute. Then I'll pull them out, and all that liquid in there, we're gonna use that for a sauce. All right, so it's all the juices. So I pulled it out, letting it chill. We're gonna pat them dry. See, they're already cooked, so all you gotta do is you can remove the bay leaf if you want. Oh, it smells fantastic. Okay. See? Boom. Dry it. Now you can cool it down if you want. You can hold it. I don't want to dry it too much because it's only the flavor, right? So what I'm going to do with this juice that came out, right? I'm going to save this, and when I sear them, I'm going to deglaze the pan with that. Okay? It's all pork goodness. That's the technical term. See? So this is the pork chops. Kind of dry. I got the juice I'm going to use for the sauce. And that's it. Crust for the pork chops in here. A little dry parsley. I'm gonna do the dry herb. Right, a little dry parsley, a little pickle. Alright, just 2 pork chops. I'm gonna go too crazy. And I'm gonna grate a little bit of spray a little parmesan there. Alright. I'm gonna put a little olive oil. Alright. Just a bit. Okay. Touch of salt. Well, this is gonna go on the pork chop after I sear it. I got my pork chops. We're gonna sear. I'm gonna hit them with some Dijon and breadcrumbs. Put them in the oven, and we have some Spatzle. All right, let's get to it. All right, so pan's hot. A little oil. Let that oil get hot. Always like to put a little clove of garlic in there. Don't do that. Okay. So I'm gonna sear it on all sides, and then I'm gonna put it on this pan. I'm gonna hit it with some Dijon, that breadcrumb mixture on top, and pop it in the oven. The pork chops are already cooked, so all you gotta do is like like you're like trying to get color. You're not trying to cook it, right? You're just like getting color and then just warming it through, right? So try to do this as quick as possible. So I put salt and pepper on the pork chop. Okay, see? With spice. Ah, we'll wait a second. All right, so now we're nice and hot. I'm gonna go in. Okay. Okay. So look, about 3 minutes. Okay, let's check the color. See that? Flip it. Okay, so this bad boy is beautiful. Look at that. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna sear that fat too. So that's just the second side. Okay, so see, got color on both sides. Now, these are chunky, right? So you want to get that. You want to sear that fat, man. That's the best part. Ooh. Excuse me. See? Want to color. Want to do that, and then we're going to do this too. Stand it up. You want to get that nice brown caramelization on the whole, on as much of the meat as you can. Standing pork chop, trying to get color on all the sides. This bad boy too. You see, you got color there. So lean them up on each other. Lean on me when you're not strong. I can't sing for nothing, so please excuse me. Okay? So with what's left in here, this fine, I'm gonna make a little sauce, a little pan sauce. I don't want to throw that away. All right. So have a little very small dice of blue white, even of some onion. Okay. Okay, and move that around. I removed most of the oil. Use that little piece of garlic I had in there. Okay, smelling good. A little bit of the white. Okay. Okay. Let that evaporate a little. I have that pan sauce going in the back, alright? See, it's still evaporating. What I'm gonna do with this real quick is this. Alright? Well, Dijon, usually you see this a lot done with lamb a lot, alright? But the lady of the house wanted Dijon crusted, all right? So put that on the top, all right? We're gonna have our breadcrumbs, all right? Whatever's left over, we can use some more. Okay. Boom. All right, go in the oven. Remember, we don't want to overcook this. We did all that trouble of sous vide it, so we just want to brown the breadcrumbs, and we're done. All right. So I'm putting it at 375. Check it. That's why I when I pulled it off the pan, I didn't put it right in the heat, so it wouldn't try not to overcook it. We'll check it in 3 minutes. All right. So I took it off. I'll let it chill. Then I put the stuff in, so let it cool down a little. So anyway, we have that. And now, this is the liquid that was in the bag. That's it. Okay, now for the Spatzle, you have a little butter in there. All right. Foaming up. Okay. I want to get a little bit, a handful. Okay. See, I got these strings I just cut down. Okay. We're gonna let them brown in there. After like 6 minutes, I pull this out. See? Boom, that's enough color. I I'm gonna take it off that so it stops cooking from the bottom because I don't want to overcook it. We went through all that trouble, right? So, voila. Very starch forward dish, but look, there you go. You see, you got the mustard. It's good to go. And now we have over here the Spatzle. See, it's browning up nice. Get the nice color on it. Get a nice nutty flavor. They like puff up once they see, look at this bad boy. See? They like puff up. Oh. See the color on that? You got nice and airy. So I'm finishing this up. This is the last batch I did. See? Nice color. Toss it. See? Boom. Let them cook up. You're not gonna brown them on all four sides or whatever. This is around whatever. You know what I mean? Color. Then we're gonna go to the plate. Bam. This is gonna be a very basic plating, right? What are you gonna do here? Let's see. First, I'm gonna put a little bit of the sauerkraut that I made earlier, just a little bit, all right? And then we're gonna take some of this Spatzle or Spatzle. Okay, boom, put that right there. Okay. And now with my brocchi sauce, this came out all right. Not exactly what but I don't want to pour this on the breadcrumbs, right? So I'm gonna put some on the bottom right here. You see? Lay the pork chop on top. That way, when you cut into a pork chop, you get sauce on the bottom. You know? Okay. And now, look at that. See that? Pork chop. Again, it's a brown dish, but it's delicious. That's it, man. You go sprinkle parsley. So there's garlic chive in here. They taste delicious. And that's it. We're gonna serve it.